Welcome back, everybody. All right, so this video we're going to look at crypto.com and its dramatic drop in price from 25 cents down here to almost 14 cents at the moment. So as we can see here in this chart, we see that it was forming this ascending triangle. If we jump here, right, oscillating between these two resistance and support levels until recently, yesterday, we got this breakthrough and we got this dump right here to the price. So let's zoom in a little bit on that. Let's take a look at what exactly is happening right there when we broke. So if we zoom in here on the chart right here, let me turn off the volume real quick, still on my iPad here, but see, so this is the daily, and we saw it was struggling to close above here and get a nice bounce until we broke through, right? Had a couple daily closes, and then the third day we just dropped straight down here. But we did have some bounces right here on my support box right here. So we had some good support there until we finally, when we got back up and tried to retest our support, we got rejected. And we broke through that resistance, the support box right here, and then fell down here to our next target of the golden pocket. So our fib retracement level right there. And as we can see, if we zoom out a little bit, we see that there's a lot of times where it has held this as support right here. Support, right, jumping into it and then bouncing out of it. And then we also saw some resistance right here too. But this level is also key because if we zoom out, it's always good to zoom out on these bigger time frames to see exactly where we found support here last. And we did find support here back in August and July. We saw here support right here, here, right here at this 14-cent mark. So this is a very prominent level, right? It was as resistance to this whole area right here. So we know that it could very well hold at this mark here at 14 cents. So if you're thinking about getting into crypto.com, now would be the perfect time. As we can see here, we do have a large wick on this daily candle. And if we look on the 4-hourly, right, we're seeing some support there. We'll see how long it holds. It all depends on Bitcoin. If it keeps dumping down, right, to reach that mid-40s, $45,000 area. Right now it's at 48,000. But crypto.com is looking like it still could be supported by this golden pocket area where it's found support before, and it also has historical support here back here in August through October, right before it broke down. And yeah, so it's looking not bad so far. We still have a lot of support coming in, and we might see a nice bounce here to see where we trade in this range for a while until ultimately trying to retest here and just claiming these levels back into this area. And it doesn't get bearish for crypto.com until we get a lower low, because here we have a low here at around 12 cents. Right now we're at a higher low technically. We did make a lower low here after this one, but overall, if you zoom out a little bit on the 4-hour, it's still not looking crazy bearish. We still have some support, but if this does break, we do expect it to go down here to the 12-cent mark next. So let's take some of this stuff out. Let's also look at the EMA, and we do find support here at this area of 14 cents, because if we look here on our volume, we can see right here we found a lot. This is a high volume node. So we saw as soon as they broke through this and try to retest this is a very strong area of support and resistance. So as soon as we tried to test it, we got quickly rejected out of it and then bounced off our support box and quickly got rejected from this resistance. This support turned resistance right here until we came back down to this golden pocket area where we also see another high volume node right here. So the areas of high and low volume, let's see if I zoom in right here. Yeah, so we didn't find that much support right here because there's less volume, less people trading. It's less desired price. So we fell straight from this high volume node, right, from trading over here to coming back down and then retesting this area here where we do have high volume. So crypto.com still has a lot of support here coming at the 14-cent mark. It is not looking too bad for crypto.com, and yet again, it's a perfect opportunity. When there's everybody selling on the streets, you have to start buying. That's the best time to buy. It's usually when people are the most afraid, right? That's the best time to get in. So, and we haven't had a huge correction like this in a long time, especially here since March, right? We had this big upside and we found some consolidation area. Almost broke out again, but then remember Bitcoin started dumping, and then we found support here right where we started back here in the beginning of March. So it is still looking good for crypto.com for setting up long positions, right? For just holding, buying. It's a great time to buy right here at this golden pocket area. Yet again, if it does drop down here, break through this area, if we're closing 4 hourly candles here, and we're just starting to inch closer to this 0.786 area, we are looking at a 12-cent crypto.com, and expect some resistance here at this golden pocket area. Because remember, if it's really big support right now, historical support, golden pocket support, and then just over here we see high volume node support. If we do break that, it is going to be a very hard resistance to break through when we come back up. Not being said that it can't happen, but let's also look at our EMA ribbon. Let's look here. This is the 4 hourly. So we did flip. Let's turn off the volume. We did flip bearish here, right here in this area about 4 days ago. And since then, it's been a constant resistance, right? Coming down this way, keeping the price down under it. Once we bounce back, we have to break through this resistance box and EMA ribbon that's going to start to curl over here. So look at a price target of around 17 cents. And then from there, retest it to move up to our 19 cent to maybe come back into this pattern, this ascending triangle. But that is it for crypto.com so far. I'll keep you guys updated more on the next coming days, so be on the lookout for that. But this correction, it looks like it shouldn't be lasting too much longer, and we always get this huge volatility with altcoins right when Bitcoin drops, so it's nothing to be scared of. If Bitcoin continues to trade sideways or a little bit lower and then come back up, all the altcoins are going to come back to their normal price target within the next coming days to weeks. So it's nothing to worry about as of right now. So we do have a support here at 14 cents. So if you're looking to buy, yet again, not financial advice, it is a good time to buy right now. But yeah, that is it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like and subscribe button. And that is it. Okay, I forgot to mention here, I just want to look at the crypto.com coin to Bitcoin pairing. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically a graph charting crypto.com compared to the price of Bitcoin. So if we see here on our right side, we see currently right now it's at 0.000309. So each crypto.com coin is exactly 0.00000309 of a Bitcoin. So it's the percentage of it. And since the crypto.com coin is very cheap, it's right like 14 cents right now, of course it's going to be a very small amount of Bitcoin. But this is the pairing to Bitcoin. So once we see a breakout here, we could see crypto.com increase in price compared to Bitcoin, meaning that its price value is going to go up higher than Bitcoin's price target at the moment. So we see here that it was forming this nice symmetrical triangle. It was oscillating between the resistance and support right here, coming here, here, until we retested it. We didn't have enough strength in the market to come back up and retest this resistance area, and we end up going straight down, finding the EMA ribbon as resistance. And now we're actually just bounced off of this area right here where it is our support box. So we do want to hold this support because we found major support right here, and then hopefully we can bounce back up, retest this this resistance level here at 0.000340 of Bitcoin, and then come back up, retest it, and then break back into this area of the symmetrical triangle. So kind of like a fake out. If we do also see that, we see the potential of it breaking back down and seeing a kind of a descending triangle happen if we find this here, because we found multiple support areas here on this straight line, on this green line right here. So if we do see that scenario play out, bounce, and then come back down here, we could see it forming that new shape of that descending triangle. So be on the lookout for that. But other than that, we're still finding support, right? We still have our high volume node right here at the same place. So that's why we found nice support right here. If not, we could break down to this level here of around 5.05262 of a Bitcoin. So be on the lookout for that. Other than that, still the same price as price target as crypto.com coin to USDT, right? It's still going to be around 17 cents. If we break to the downside, 14 cents. But as of for the pairing, it still looked like it could bounce back and retest this pattern, and ultimately be up here of around, let's measure that move. If crypto.com breaks out through this pattern, we could see an increase of crypto.com's price compared to Bitcoin of around 40%. So just around the same target as my other pattern breakout of around 36 cents. So a like 40 to 50% range. We do have a 40% breakout here compared to Bitcoin. So that is a very good thing as well. So that is it for this video. Remember, hit the like and subscribe. Peace out.